Production and Presentation by Karina Adams. Introduction and Considerations, part of group research with Fatima and Suha. In commercial printing, paper stock is the term given to the varieties and properties of paper available for printing a range of applications like magazines, flyers, posters, and postcards. The paper required for a particular print job will depend on the desired outcome. There are a range of thicknesses, coated, uncoated papers, finishes, colours, and textures. Considerations when selecting paper stock include purpose. What's the printed piece for? How long is it required to last? Thinner, inexpensive paper stock is good for throwaway pamphlets, but thicker, better quality, durable paper is good for annual reports. Branding. A high-end professional business equals quality print materials and thicker paper. You want to make sure that the quality aligns with the brand values, including the environmental consideration. Colour. Different papers absorb inks in different ways. Uncoated papers may not be as crisp or clear, but good for text, and gloss papers allow the images to pop, but not so good for text. Warm white paper is good for skin tones. Coated or uncoated paper. Uncoated has natural textured feel to it. Coated papers in matte, satin, and gloss have a smoother quality finish. Thickness and weight. Thicker papers and card are better quality and more durable. Paper weight is described in GSM, grams per inch. So 90 to 100 grams is the general copy paper. 120 to 170 is upmarket booklets and flyers. 150 to 170 is good for posters. 200 to 250 magazine and brochure covers. And 280 to 420 business cards, book covers, postcards. Paper stock for posters. Posters are a common promotional item used at festivals and events, including the Melbourne Writers' Festival. Posters are a common item that designer will create and prepare for printing. They're used for advertising, events, campaigns, promotional activities, and generally range in size from A4 up to AO, though custom sizes are available. AO is the largest poster format. It's great for visibility at trade shows and events. A1 is used in stores to advertise products and services with room for detail. A2 is commonly used to promote events and concerts with room for targeted communication, and A3 is a good size for use in store or smaller areas with room for concise communication. Large format printing. Due to their size, posters are too big for a standard size printing press and therefore require a large format printing press. There are three main methods for printing large format. Offset printing press produces a clean and neat prints with bright and vivid finishes. The least expensive option and great for large print runs over 500, but also good quality. This technique uses ink from printing plates that transfer onto sheets of rubber, which then roll onto the poster surface. Digital printer provides a precise and good quality print of digital artwork onto paper, a good option for smaller print runs under 500, or quick turnaround, though more expensive than other options. Silkscreen printing involves pushing ink through mesh stencils to print the image. One colour is applied at a time and therefore many mesh screens may be required. It's popular for artistic or unique designs in smaller print runs or limited edition designs. Once printed, the posters are trimmed to size using the crop and trim marks as a guide with a guillotine. Additional coatings like UV coating or spot UV finishing can be added after printing to protect the print and enhance colours. The spot UV finishing is a matte, satin or gloss finish applied to specific spots on the print, such as photo or to highlight a specific word. This is a liquid applied to the paper and exposed to UV light, which rapidly dries it and bonds it to the paper. Advantages of poster printing. There's a variety of sizes available for poster design and printing, including custom sizes. There's a variety of paper stock options, different weights and coatings. There are 3 printing methods for large format, depending if it's an artistic job, large or small print run. Eco-friendly recycled paper options and post-print coating and finishes available to enhance the design and provide protection. Limitations include the specialist large format printing presses are required. Larger format items require more space to store when they're not in use. Artistic options and smaller print ones can be a little bit more expensive, and traditionally inks and substrates used in large format printing negatively impact the environment. Traditional printing practices have contributed to pollution, waste and resource depletion. PVC is non-recyclable and petroleum-based and requires an energy-intensive manufacturing process. Solvent-based inks emit harmful volatile organic compounds polluting the air. Smart choices need to be made. Tree-based substrates are a good example of a more sustainable option, and they actually absorb carbon dioxide. Key considerations for the design of the posters include designing the artwork in CMYK with the bleed and trim marks, use bold eye-catching colours and high-resolution imagery, minimal but punchy text in suitable typefaces, type sizes 96 point for title, 36 for heading, 24 for text approximately. Select the desired paper stock and submit to the printer as a high-quality PDF. With all of this in mind, I created this poster for Melbourne Writers' Festival for Rosie Batty's Hope presentation. This is the Photoshop mock-up of the poster. Production diagram with all of the printing information. It's an A2 size poster. It's going to be printed large format offset, 550 quantity. That's a larger print run. The colours are there, the cutting guide to trim along the crop marks provided, and we want semi-matte coated 170 GSM stock. Finish with UV coating to enhance and protect. That's it. Thanks for listening.